What's up, Scorpio? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. Guys, in my sessions, I combine tarot and channeling with universal law of assumption and manifesting. If that is what you want, you can book in with me. Details are in the description box. If you want a more traditional tarot reader or a psychic, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit 20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Scorpio, we're going to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome. And I say that because all potentials exist at once. Creation is finished. Universal law of assumption. Everyone is you pushed out. My tarot readings on my channel are check-in points into one version of you and your specific person that you, Scorpio, have selected and manifested out of that, the infinite available in this moment. If you would like to manifest this differently, circumstances do not matter. No conditions, time, none of it. It just requires you a shift in you, your state of consciousness, the version of Scorpio that you're being, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions pushed out, okay? If you don't know what I mean, I have a whole playlist on manifesting. You can do your own research online. Plenty of great content here on YouTube and into the law of assumption. And I also like to give tips as I go. Okay, Scorpio? Magician card. Okay, so something's manifesting, Scorpio. How do they feel about you? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, a little bit left out in the cold, and there might have been some kind of an abrupt ending or some harsh words between you and this person. Maybe they're manifesting, you know, like a reconnect or a conversation of sorts with that Knight of Swords. Let's have a look, okay? Let's see what's going on. Okay, we do have 2 of Cups, Scorpio. We've got the Sun card, and then we've got a 5 of Cups in the reverse. So the 5 of Cups in the reverse for sure. Like, there's been some kind of either harshness, erratic stuff. This person is trying to release like the losses in connection to that. I think in the recent perceived past, like 2 of Cups is soul connection. You might even have been in some kind of a relationship, or you are, but there's some erratic communication or stuff that's like there's a coldness between the 2 of you. And the Sun card would be about warmth. It also could be about things that have come to light that cause some erratic stop or communication between the 2 of you, right? Like that Knight of Swords can be a bit erratic. So they want to get past some regrets or some loss between the 2 of you. 7 of Cups is in the reverse. There's been some confusion and mixed feelings, that erratic stuff. Some of you, there's been like an argument or some harshness around, maybe there's other cups around, like suspicion around that. And then we have the Devil card. Yeah, like a lot of fears, all right, around choices, options, and maybe some erratic behavior. And that could be also 5 of Cups. So this is losses from the past. So that could be something that is a dynamic between the 2 of you, but it could be like a repetitive kind of a cycle. So I'm playing devil's advocate. This could be something that this person has dealt with, and there's a massive fear about that, okay? Temptations, other energies, etc. And then something could have come to light. So something might have manifested between the 2 of you in that realm. You could also have a similar fear, Scorpio. In the end, they are you pushed out. And so I'm going to get to your side of the street. You can have behavioral changes. You can also manifest whatever version you want. I want to see more what you're actually looking for and what's going on your side, but this is what's coming up. So there's some kind of level of regret. They might regret, you know, some words said or some toxic stuff between the 2 of you where there's a lot of fears going on around other energies. An Ace of Wands, they feel that the passion's been lost. And the 10 of Swords, and there's pain here and they want to get past the pain. Now, that could also be losses in the past, a feeling of betrayal, and that could be affecting your connection. The Page of Wands, flirtations. So maybe there's like been accusations or whatever around flirting with other people, etc. you know, and so that sort of muddied the waters a little bit. This could also be about wanting to reach out and take things in a better direction, okay? So let's have a look. The Two of Wands in a better direction, literally. So the Two of Wands would be which way forward. I mean, Four of Pentacles is here, so there's still like a little bit of this holding on, but there's been an insecurity that's been triggered. And maybe it is confusion and mixed feelings about the direction forward and some pain between the two of you. Questions around outside temptations, founded or unfounded. And I'll get oracle cards to like give me more clarity. But let's see what that Sun card is. Yeah, it's like wanting to also like, the Sun card is about happiness and joy, but the High Priestess, you could go through periods of silence. Like you could have like abrupt arguments with this person, or you're in silence in this moment, in this check-in, guys, which we can fucking change in a second. But there's been like this kind of sense of mystery, or maybe accusations. Are you keeping secrets from me? Between the two of you. Knight of Wands, passion, chemistry, but very Two of Wands, like crossroads, indecision, insecurity, questions around temptations, lots of fears. Have you been holding back on me? That kind of a thing, an air of mystery. One more on that High Priestess, Hermit card, that causes withdrawal. And there's a triggering of an insecurity around like not being loved, or the love not being returned, or not being chosen. Lover's card in the reverse, guys. So that's a strong connection, but there's trust issues. Knight of Cups in the reverse. So there's questions here, like that's the devil, that's fears, that's limiting beliefs. This can also be like obsessive, like lots of desire, but like a little bit of obsessive energy when it comes to an insecurity around choices, options, you know, betrayal, that kind of a thing. So there could have been a blow up. I mean, that Knight of Swords, I'm going to stick to it because I always stick to what I channel. So look, they're just not feeling very, like the energy between the two of you is like, is this one-sided? Is there mystery? Are there secrets? Are you hiding things from me? In the recent perceived past, again, because guys, if you hold this version as this is how it is, I'm not the fortune teller, guys. I just read the energy in this check-in. If it's not for you, don't take it. And if it is, fuck it all in a bucket and shift your focus, because you, Scorpio, is the one, wherever you put your awareness is what you get, okay? So we don't need to keep awareness on shit that we don't want. If you had a big argument, say, no, we're perfect. They will flip for you. It's like you've actually shifted into a different version of reality, and you're selecting dominant thoughts and assumptions that are aligned with you being in that end. And the end is not far away. It's in the now, okay? If you want them, if you want them. So I'm gonna have a look at you, Scorpio. But we've got Pisces energy, Capricorn energy, Gemini energy, choices, options, and Leo energy, choices, options, insecurity. How do you feel about them, Scorpio? Eight of Wands. You want to talk. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves air travel, but you do want to communicate with them. And then there's the Two of Pentacles, a little bit of back and forth. Some of you, Scorpio, there is the juggling of options, or maybe you mutually feel the other one is weighing up their options, and there's trust issues here, okay? And I'm not laughing at you when I smile, I'm just saying it's like, it's a dynamic, guys. So I've put together a guide, check it out. It's a free guide, getting out of loops and cycles unwanted with a specific person, your specific person, or in your love life. Getting you in your God power, getting your self-concept up sky high so you can actually manifest from that place of power and select anything that you want with a person or just in love in general. So check it out if you want to. It's in the description box of the video, free, okay, free guide. How do you feel about them, Scorpio? Ten of Swords in the reverse as well. So you both, there's pain here, or like there's been some kind of painful cycle, maybe mutually a fear of betrayal. Sorry, I forgot to say that there's also Virgo energy with the Hermit card. The Sun card, it's in the reverse. So there's been joy, but it feels a bit dull. And also it's like lack of clarity. Things feel very confusing. Let's have a look. And the Two of Pentacles also tells me there could have been back and forth quite a bit between you and this person. Five of Wands, but it's in the reverse. So there's this sort of feeling of competition, competing for the love, or tensions around, is there competition? Queen of Wands in the reverse, King of Wands in the upright. Lots of attraction and chemistry. Queen of Wands in the reverse can be an outside person, guys. So some of you, you're aware that there's like, you know, another person, or there could have been, you know, there can be a meddler, or Queen of Wands in the reverse can be like, there's a shadow here, right? So I think when things are good, the attraction, the chemistry, that could be hot, hot, hot. But the Queen of Wands in reverse can get kind of like, that's like the mean girl or the mean guy of the tarot. So maybe things can get a bit tense. Or yeah, there's like a competing interest here and it's caused pain between the two of you. Or just a negative influence that then confuses and muddies the water in some kind of way. Like that could be a meddler, like a friend, and then you have a lot of suspicion between the two of you. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, the Two of Wands, the Two of Wands, seriously. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. So there's both like the crossroads energy. Now the tension could be that you mutually have been very like holding back and don't know the direction forward and feeling not really chosen. Now Scorpio, you are in complete fucking control. Sorry guys, but it's true. So like if you have fears and doubts that this person's not choosing you, it will be shown to you as validation. Like the mirror is just going to morph into your assumption, founded or unfounded, in the version of other people, or just like the way that, you know, the energy and the dynamic. So disconnect, take your awareness off that. No, I'm the version of Scorpio. I've always been chosen. Of course, I'm the only one. I'm their world. They love me. If this is a pattern in your love life, guys, I told you already, check out the guide. It's going to help in this specific situation or generally, but do revision. There's a version of you, Scorpio. You're not fucked up and have to go and heal now forever. You just need to be like, no, there's no competition in my reality. Literally. You can't be in two states at once. You can't be in a reality where there's competition and in a reality where you're the version of Scorpio. There's never been competition. No one can compare. First of all, it's your choice, because why? If you're the king and queen in your reality, how can there be competition unless you assume so? Okay, that's law of assumption. All the competition disappears. And you should be, there's no one that compares to you and there is no competition in your reality. We've got the Seven of Wands, we've got Five of Cups in the reverse. You both have Five of Cups in the reverse. There's been defensiveness, there's question like persist or don't persist, insecurity, Five of Wands, tensions, defensive energy, conflict, tension. There's that Two of Pentacles again, back and forth, tensions around, are you juggling other options, or this is too back and forth and wishy-washy. There's that Knight of Swords, it's in the reverse, that shadow Knight of Swords, erratic behavior, you know, coming down to fear and insecurities. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're also a bit like hold on or let go, or you feel this person's been very hold on or let go, and so then that's triggered insecurity. And now it's at Two of Wands. So, I mean, Scorpio, listen, lots of attraction and chemistry, it seems. This person on this side, Two of Cups, does feel like a soul connection. Things seem very confusing. Tensions, erratic communication. What's this Two of Wands? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This could be something that's like been going on for a little while. A small portion of you, there's something that needs to be kind of closed out outside, like, you know, because Queen of Wands can be the other person. So you could be dealing with a situation with someone that's like trying to get rid of someone else. If that's the case, guys, like I mean, even like a financial commitment or something. If that's the case, because that's like the losses from the past, right? So there could be like a third party and financial responsibilities and all of that. Don't make that an issue. Don't place conditions on any manifestation in this moment. Don't keep awareness on shit that's not serving your end, your preferred end right now. Just decide what you want. If you want to have this being beautiful and perfect and harmonious and loyal and stable and committed and no issues with third parties and no competition and whatever, all you need to do is twofold. One, have your self-concept, you being in the God state, and then I am the version of Scorpio, I am this and this and this, chosen, loved, adored, respected, valued, the only one. And then your dominant assumption about the person of interest needs to be a certain type of a way. They're so loyal, they're so loving, we have a perfect relationship, forget about any arguments or fights or insecurities. Why would you be insecure? I'm so secure. They go over and above to make me feel safe and secure and chosen, full stop. Why? Because I said so. Seriously, Scorpio, that's it. I don't know. Scorpio, forget this check-in if you want to, because it's moment by moment. It's not set in stone, but you're both at a 2 of Wands. Seems like, you know, there's questions around Page of Wands. Are you flirting with other options? The Knight of Wands, they're still attracted to you. They're trying to get past some fear and some toxicity like that has gone on for them, maybe in their past and maybe also between the two of you. You should not focus on the unhealed version of a person or any of those dynamics if you want to manifest the fastest possible way, guys. Don't focus on them. Change concept of self and select version that you prefer from that place. And you just need to be secure and healed and assume they are, and that you have a secure relationship, okay? All right, that's for those of you that like my style and want to follow my channel, okay? That's how I teach it. And other Law of Assumption coaches will tell you the same thing. All right, what does this person want? Ascending, preparing for union, new phase, learning and expansion. So there's something about the past and this triggering a lot of insecurities, okay? Separation, sadness, bitterness, thinking about you, missing you. With picture, missing you again. What else? Okay, so I feel like, I don't feel like this person is a narcissist and all of this, guys. This golden mirror, one-sided, self-absorbed, etc. This is all the fears and the insecurities, right? Like, you know, it's one-sided. Are you fucking with me? Like, not trusting. So that could be what's causing a lot of this conflict and tension. Yes, because we have things coming to light and heal, and that's that Devil card. I mean, you both could have had like really bad, shitty experiences in the past, and then that's the dynamic between the two of you that's just kept going, you know, it's sort of fucked up things. Now, Scorpio, you only have to be concerned with what you're manifesting, because that's what you've selected. It's not because you are like that, because they're like that, because you're exactly like that. It's a mirror, please understand. It's a mirror to some story you have about love, and then you get a certain dynamic going on. So, okay, just be concerned with you. You don't, you know, this person, are they going to heal their shit? Are they going to stop with their insecurities? Are they going to stop behaving this way? That is the slow route. Then you get really sick of a person, and then you try to get the next best thing. Now, I give you the option to just move forward anyway and get the best that you can imagine by fixing the story of Scorpio, and or getting the best possible version of a person. Just break up in your mind with the old version of Scorpio and old version of person. It's an old identity and old stuff, okay? It's not relevant to the now. Now, we do have the love call, okay? But then we have heartbreak and pain, deception and lies, shocking attack, separation and loss, heartbroken. Someone's either gotten in the way, or there's an assumption that there's been, you know, backstabbing. That's that Ten of Swords. And interference, and now there's heartbreak and pain. There's something erratic that's happened, and there's messages of love, expression of love, and so it's a little, you know, and they're missing you, and they kind of want a new phase, but you're both at that Two of Wands. So Scorpio, you can decide what you want, okay? So if you want this person to come in and you have that new phase, but the best, like, it's available now, right now. You just need to go to your end in your imagination. Don't chase. Don't try to fix or manipulate the 3D, how it appears or you perceive it. Just select, okay? All right, guys. I mean, it's a practice, but it works. All right, Scorpio, look, I don't know. I mean, some of you are going to get the love call. If you want the love call, just say, they're calling me right now. They're calling me. They're blowing up my phone. They tell me they love me every single day. They can't get enough of me. We have a perfect relationship. We're so balanced. We're so committed. We're so loyal to one another. You know, we're better than ever. We're perfect. That's where I would put my focus. Okay? just some suggestions. All right, Scorpio, I hope that in essence that helped you and guided you, and I hope for some of you it did resonate. You can let me know in the comments, and otherwise, anyway guys, I love you and I will check in with you in 2 weeks time.